Okay, so, oh, my retainer's still in. My retainer literally is pink with a peace sign from grade 8. Anyway. It's Brittany, bitch. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Britt. So nice to meet you. I'm really glad you came. I do just want to take a quick second though and just give you a little bit of an intro. If you have been following me for a bit, or you are subscribed or do go to my channel to see my videos, you would have noticed that I did delete my videos. It was all for personal reasons. It was pretty necessary, and I really hope that you can take just a little bit of this information and be able to kind of understand. I'm glad they're gone. They're gone for a reason, but now I'm starting over, and these videos won't be deleted. I can assure you that. So without further ado, let's get started. So it's 1,000,001 degrees right now. So I have no pants on because it's absolutely too hot for that. This top is also so thick and I just can't win. Okay, let's get started. I actually am prepared this time. I wet my beauty blender. My face is pretty red right now because we were at the cottage this weekend, so I got a little burnt. So I'm not really sure, because I tanned a bit too, so I'm not sure what shade I am, but I have a few here, so I'm just gonna like compare. I have the Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundation here and the Urban Decay All Nighter foundations. These ones I like because A, they're full coverage, and B, they're a little bit matte, so I like matte foundations in the fall and the winter. I love glowy foundations, don't get me wrong, but in the fall and winter I just feel like it's not appropriate, if that makes sense. Like, I feel glowy foundations are meant for summer. Let's try this. Okay. No! Are you kidding? That is not okay. This shirt is actually new. Like, I haven't even worn it yet. Okay, maybe that was too much product, but whatever. Is this too light too? I don't know yet, we'll see. This better not be. Okay, this is a bit too light for my face, but I'm just gonna work with it, and then I'm gonna use lots of bronzer. I'm not going to use a concealer because the only thing I use a concealer for is brightening my face, so that doesn't need to happen. I'm going to take some Mercier translucent setting powder, put it in the cap there. And I'll take one of my dual-ended Tarte brushes and just set my whole face in place. I look like a ghost. So I'm taking the Benefit Hoola bronzer, my all-time favorite. The brush I'm using is this Still Spa Essentials brush. It just says powder 001. I literally got this at Walmart, I think. It's my favorite bronzer brush. I literally never use a different one. So I'm putting the bronzer, obviously my cheekbones, my jawline to make it look a little bit sharper. And then I'm also putting it on my forehead as well to give the appearance that it's smaller than it actually is. I'm just gonna take a makeup wipe and take off the foundation that's in my eyebrows and on my lips. let's move on to eyeshadow. I'm gonna do, well, this is fall, so I want something like super, like pretty dark, smoky a bit, maybe like burgundies. I'm gonna go into Low Blow in the Urban Decay Naked Beauty palette and use that as my transition shade. I'm actually just gonna go off camera and do my brows really quickly, so I'll be right back. Alright, so now I'm going to take this brush from a Sephora collection that I had from like a year ago and go into Cayenne, and I'm going to put that in my crease as well, just with a little bit of a smaller blending brush. Alright, now I'm going to take this other brush. This one's from Still Spa Essentials as well. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to be taking Infugo and Ashes together on the same brush. And I'm going to be applying that to my lid, and then I'm going to go back in with the Sephora brush and blend that out in my crease and just make it really smoky. I don't even know the name of these brushes, but I got them in a pack from Rose Gal, I think. But they're really soft and they actually work really well. This is the one I'm going to take, and it's Mange 5234. And I'm going to mix Infugo and Cayenne and put that on my lower lash line.
So as I'm editing, I realized that part of this video, I'm not sure where the footage went. It got lost somewhere. So what happened was I went off camera, I put on my eyelashes. There were some like sort of velour ones, I'm not too sure what kind they were. Probably Fluff and Edgy or Fluff and Wispy, something like that. But I put those on, and then when I came back, I started contouring my nose. I was using the same brush that I used to blend out my lower lash line with. I just cleaned it off, and then I used the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, the middle shade and then the left shade. So yeah, back to the video.
So now I'm just going to highlight my face. We don't want that much highlight, just a tiny bit to add a little bit of something. So I'm going to take my Anastasia Amrezy highlighter, and I'm going to take this brush by Morphe. It's the M510, and I'm going to spray it with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray to make it a bit wet, so it gives that wet look instead of like a powdery look. Now I'm going to take this really small dual-ended brush. This is from Tarte. I got it in a collection as well, so I'm not too sure what the name of it is. But it's a really tiny tip. Just looks like that. And I'm going to go back into the highlighter, and I'm going to do my nose, the bridge of my nose, and my cupid's bow, and on my brow bone. Alright, now for the fun part, I'm gonna do lips for the last step. You can really get away with doing any kind of lip that you want. For me, I would rather do probably like a vampy lip, so like I'm gonna do something a little bit darker. I'm gonna take a burgundy color. I'm going to take the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick, and I'm going to do it in, I think it's called Vampira. Yep. Alright, so that's the finished look. I hope you guys really liked it. Yeah, this is pretty much what I think of when I think of fall. Or winter, it works for winter too, but yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!